So our mate Danny thinks there's no such thing as a narcissist. What type of person would possibly try to convince you that your reality wasn't real and that there was no such thing as a narcissist?
There is no such thing as a narcissist.
So were they a narcissist? If you choose them to be, yeah.
Question for you. What did you do?
Why did my soul call this experience in?
Danny also thinks that a conversation with me about him thinking that there's no such thing as a narcissist would dilute the conversation, because an open conversation between two people trying to help people would dilute a conversation, would it? He tried to take power over me with his reply to my comment. When I wasn't buying it, he deleted my comment. So we're making a video. Thanks, Danny. Oh, Danny boy. Anyway, I'm going to list 5 points that I've taken from his original There Are No Narcissists video and his follow-up No Narcissist Explanation video. For me, this is the most clear and obvious example of gaslighting that you could ever imagine. I would take a punt, and I have to take a punt because he won't have a conversation with me, that there's a bunch of people calling him a narcissist in his life, and instead of thinking, shit, maybe I'm a narcissist, he's gaslighting everybody into thinking you create a narcissist. Somewhere along the line, it can be useful to look at why you didn't see red flags. But for most people, when you've been the victim of emotional abuse, to suggest that you somehow picked it is victim blaming of the finest. I would expect anybody that wants to help people to help them explore how they were very clearly a victim when it comes to abuse. Danny, however, wants you to know you're only a victim if you choose to be one. Framing abuse as a gift or a lesson at the beginning of anybody's journey is abusive. Once you've moved through, fully escaped abuse, understood it, you may be able to look and say, I've grown as a person and I can see it as a gift, but it's nuanced. Chucking it out and saying that's why there's no narcissists is bullshit. He says a number of times that we're all one. So if somebody's abusing you, you're obviously part of it, which would be a good line if you were up in court for murder, wouldn't it? I sort of murdered them because we're all one and they made me do it. If you said that, you might get a reduced sentence for being insane. Number 5, he's definitely giving cult leader vibes, isn't he? In summary, Danny boy, there was a short clip that came out where you said there are no narcissists. I think you probably got a bit of backlash from it. So you made a response video, which was a 3.5-minute word salad. If you, watching this, ever call anybody out for being abusive and they turn it round and make you the problem, that is manipulation. We all make mistakes. We all do stupid shit. If you don't have what it takes to take accountability, that's all right, but don't push it on the victims, Danny. I wait for your response / blocking me.